All right, guys. So there's not really much to talk about today about the crypto markets because there's a lot worse shit going on than losing money on crypto right now. Obviously, I don't need to announce it, but the shit that's going on in Russia and Ukraine, or the shit that's going on between Russia and Ukraine, is a lot worse than any financial setbacks that we have in the crypto markets or the stock market or whatever. So I didn't really want to make this video, but I feel like a lot of people are panicking. So I wanted to, talk to you guys and let you know what I'm thinking right now. But obviously, you know, it sucks whoever is directly affected, whether you're in Russia or Ukraine, the families that have to deal with this shit is just a nightmare. So my prayers go out to the people who are directly dealing with this because let's be real, us in the United States, we have no idea what it feels like to be in that situation at all. So, yeah, just sending prayers to you guys over there in Russia and Ukraine. Hope everything, gets better. Obviously, it's a shit storm right now. But I just wanted to, talk about what's going on. Obviously, the fucking markets are taking a dump. This is the Russian stock market right here. And this thing was down from, what was it, like 4,000 or like 3,000 something, down to 2,000. At one point, it was down to 45% on the day. And this is the Russian stock market right here. This is the Russian stock market. So imagine S&P down 45% a day. This is like shit that's never been done before. And this is trickling into all markets. If you look at the stock market, it's down. You look at the crypto market, it's down. Well, actually, it looks like tech kind of rebounded here, surprisingly. But all markets are really down. If you look at the crypto market, we're at about 1.6 trillion market cap. Bitcoin's sitting around 36,000. I'm surprised, honestly, that it's not down even more than that. So in the last 7 days, it dropped about 12%. I'm surprised this thing isn't under 30K with all the shit going on right now. So this is actually not a bad sign for Bitcoin and the crypto markets. If this was like 2017, these things would have crashed like 40% today alone just because of, the news and what's going on in the world. But yeah, all the markets are getting affected by this Russia-Ukraine situation. Everything is down bad. So if you're looking at your portfolio, everyone's feeling the same thing, okay? So there's really nothing to do here, honestly, unless you're a buyer here, which I am. If you're a buyer here, you could be scooping up these cheap deals right here. If you go into the metaverse space, Sandbox, $2.80. This coin's been up to about what, $5, $6, $7 almost, $8.40. All right, so you're looking at like a 4x from here once it gets back to all-time highs. But look, things could get worse. Okay, so this is a little note that I put in my Discord channel. If you want to get into the Discord channel, it's free. There's about 20,000 members in there. I'll put the link below this YouTube. But here's what I said. If anything, dollar cost averaging is the best thing you could do right now if you didn't take profits when things were up. Most stocks, crypto, are bleeding like hell. But look, we're not investing for tomorrow or next week. We're investing for our futures. And yes, things could get worse, 100%. But always keep the bigger picture in mind, because it helps during times like this, all right? So try not to make any emotional decisions. Things will get better eventually. Right now, it's just the beginning. It sucks, but we'll see if things escalate, and that'll let us know what to actually do if we have to do anything. But what am I doing right now? Just sitting here doing nothing. I'm not buying yet, and I'm definitely not selling yet because I know that the market always comes back, all right? So I'm just sitting here waiting, letting this, play out, see what happens. And if we go lower, I'll buy more because I know in a couple of years, it's not going to be like this. It's not still going to be like this. So I don't have a problem, waiting it out. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you're a buyer here, you're able to pick up these coins very cheap. Decentraland, $245. Sandbox, $284. Axie, $45. That's a steal. Illuvium, $495. Yield Guild Games, $253. Vulcan Forge, under $10. So you're getting a lot of good deals here. So I would, and Wilder, $142. Check this one out. Wow. So Wilder hit up to like $7-8, I think. Yeah, $735. Now it's down to $143. So that's a steal of the century. They're building some crazy metaverse stuff. Definitely check that out. But really, there's nothing much to talk about today besides, sending our prayers to those who are affected in Russia and Ukraine and all this shit that's going on. Definitely sucks. I'm not a fan of war, and I don't think anybody is. And it's crazy that it's going on right now. But there is nothing we could do about it, honestly. But that doesn't mean, your financial responsibilities just go away. You still have to take care of your money and make sure you're putting it in the right places. Doesn't mean since we go to war, we forget about all this stuff. So that's why I'm kind of making this video, to give you guys my thoughts, tell you guys things will get better because they will. And still, take advantage. This reminds me of like March 2020. It's a lot different scenario, but the prices that we're getting is very similar. And the discounts, is very similar to when the COVID shit started and we had that crazy nosedive over like a couple weeks. So I think maybe we'll get a little more of a dip out of the crypto markets. Out of the crypto markets and the stock market. So I'd say if you're a buyer, stack your chips and get ready to buy the dips because they're just starting, and I think we're going to be able to get great opportunities here in the market. And we'll look back on this and say, hey, why didn't we buy more? Like literally look at everything. Down 20%. Bitcoin, 12%. Cake, one of my favorites, 20%. Sand, 26%. This is just crazy. So definitely, if you're a buyer, definitely keep these on the radar because it's getting to the point where you got to start throwing more into it. Especially if you took money out. I took a little bit out once Bitcoin got to like 50,000, 45,000, 50,000. And then now I'm looking to buy back in with the profits that I took. So I'm still waiting, but those are the coins, the ones I mentioned in this video that I'm looking at to add on, to add into. And yeah, just gonna buy some cheap stuff, really. But it sucks what's going on in the world, so hope everything gets better soon, guys. Just wanted to touch base with y'all. Hope everyone's doing well. And maybe I'll see you on the next video. Peace.